Hey guys, so today I'm going to do you a guided tour of an area called Podgorze on the south side of Krakow. So straight ahead you can see a church. This is St. Joseph's Church, and it is of a neo-Gothic style of architecture. So this church is very old. It was built in 1905. And I'm just going to show you the Podgorsky Square, which is the main square of Podgorze. Podgorze is a very historic area of Krakow. It was famous in the past for salt, and there was lots of quarries here, and it was part of the important trading route between Wieliczka and Bochnia. But this church ahead, St. Joseph's, is absolutely magnificent. And if you look at the 80-meter clock tower in the middle there, it just looks really special. And you can see the sculptures on the outside of the church as well. So when you come to Krakow, guys, I do recommend you a visit to Podgorze, and you'll see it's very, very historic. And in the square here to the left side, you can see an example of communist architecture. Very old-fashioned buildings. It's a very, very old area here. Swing round. Let me show you the trams. So these trams run regularly right through the city. You can travel across Krakow by tram, and the trams are very cheap here. They're only 4 zloty, which is €1, and you can travel to most places for 20 minutes for only €1. So right now it's 8 o'clock at night. It's in July in the summertime. So the Podgorsky Square is a really nice place to chill out in the evenings. Lots of benches all over the square. And the flowers look nice to the right side as well. Straight ahead you can see a sort of, to the left side there, a traditional communist tower block, a block there, and it looks very old and it's not so nice to look at. But then you look to the right side and you have all these nice buildings, and they're all nice colors like yellow, and they look really, really nice. So it's kind of a mix really in this area. Now, if you go straight ahead here to the right side, this is the main road called Kalwaryska Street. And this street leads you through to the Jewish Ghetto. They call it the Platz Ghetto in Polish. And they've got all chairs inside the square in the Platz Ghetto. And the chairs are in memory of the Jewish people who were sent there in 1941. They wanted the Jewish people out of Krakow, the Nazis. And the Nazis put the Jewish people in the Platz Ghetto. They're all sent there to the Platz Ghetto to get rid of the Jews. So Podgorze has a lot of history and a lot of stories behind it as well, guys. Now Podgorze is on the south side of Krakow. Straight ahead here, now we have a street full of restaurants and bars. On the left side here we have an Asian restaurant. I went there the other day for some very nice Thai food. Let's swing the camera to get a nice view. Opposite to the right side there we have a Vietnamese restaurant there on the corner as well. It's a very eclectic area now, Podgorze. It's very trendy to live here. This is Kazimierza Brodzinskiego Street. On the left side you can see all the graffiti on the walls here, so does seem to be lots of graffiti around in this area. It's quite an arty type of area. On the right side we have the Primo Italian restaurant. You can get nice pizza in there and Italian food. And it's a nice place to sit and people watch in the summertime. So to the left side you have the Punkt Docelowy pub, where you can drink Czech beer and watch the people go by too. There's an ice cream shop here on the left side. There's ice cream shops everywhere here in Krakow. It's full of ice cream shops. They love ice cream in Poland. And straight ahead here, you've got the Vistula River, which is the river that runs right through Krakow and right through Poland. And you can even see that river in Warsaw and many other cities in Poland as well. So straight ahead, you have one of the cafe bars. It's called Monkey Business. And they do Italian food and Czech beer. And that's a nice place to sit in the summertime as well. See all the people enjoying the night outside. It doesn't go dark till late here as well in Poland. And they have a real summer, a real hot summer here. It's about 30 degrees most days. And you go further on down there and there's a pasta restaurant just down the alleyway there. Now let's cross over. So this street here is just lined with cafes and restaurants, and everybody sits outside until late at night in the summer, if you can get a seat. Right, it says Lodi. That must be an ice cream shop. That's a place for kava, if you like wine. And there's so many nice little cafes here, and they're all independently owned cafes. There's no McDonald's, there's no Subway, there's none of the chains here. There's a place called Granny here, there on the right. That's a cafe as well. Here on the right, we have an Italian pizza place with a takeaway pizza in there. The right side, there's another little cafe. And the building on the right side, it's a lovely color. It's kind of a red color on the outside with white on it as well. And I like the balcony there. And this is quite an exclusive restaurant where you can have dinner. Always seems to be quite popular in there as well. You can see all the tables are full. In Krakow, most nights, most of the bars and restaurants are full here every night. People go out a lot here in Poland, especially in the summertime. Oh, there's even more terraces here on the right side. And I like this part because it's all cobbled on the street. A bit difficult to walk, but it looks really nice. And look at the terraces there, just lovely for the summertime. Deck chairs outside as well, guys. So Podgorze is maybe the best area for summer evenings. And this is my favorite one here on the right side. It's called Tao Garden. So you go into the restaurant there, straight ahead, the door is straight ahead. And there's a lovely Japanese garden in the back with rabbits. And I really like the sushi in there. So that's one of my favorite ones, actually. That's where I go regularly, guys. So again, if you go straight ahead here, then you get to the Ghetto Square of Podgorze. That's the Ghetto Square. Some people there on motorbikes with strange helmets. And in Krakow, everybody here loves bikes. So there's just people on bikes absolutely everywhere. And if you look straight ahead, you can see that the sky is pink tonight. The weather's really nice. There's another wine bar there on the corner. Lots of people sitting outside. And here on the corner you have the famous Prukania pub, which I do recommend. That's a really nice pub for sunny evenings because the sun stays there until very late. But normally you can't get a table there because it's so busy. And you go straight ahead down this row and there's a gallery on the left side called Krakoteka. There's some exclusive apartments on the right side there overlooking the river. And there's lots of restaurants there and bars as you go further on. There's Biblioteka, that's a really nice bar. Had some nice pasta in there a few days ago. And if you go further on, there's a nice pizza place as well there. Let me show you the river. So straight ahead you have the Vistula River, sorry, and that goes on and on through Poland, and that's a lovely place to walk on a summer evening. You can just walk for miles and miles up and down the riverbank. If I show you straight ahead, we've got some boats here, but the boats are actually restaurants. So there's the Augusta boat there straight ahead, and there's the Barker boat there to the left side. That's also a bar and a restaurant. You can sit on the deck and overlook the river in the summertime. And there's another boat restaurant there on the left side. And straight ahead in the center you can see the walking bridge that was built in 2009. And the walking bridge was built to connect the Jewish area to Podgorze. And you can see, if I zoom in closer, you can see sculptures by a famous Polish artist of acrobats. And I do love those sculptures. They're really, really nice to look at when the sun sets, and it's a really nice place for a photograph there as well. And if we look a bit further above, we can see the hot air balloon. So you go further down the river to a cool beach bar called Forum. It's like a chill out bar with deck chairs and everything, and you can get in the hot air balloon from there, from the Forum. So to get there, you just walk out straight ahead and you go straight down the river, and that's how you get to the Forum bar. In the center you can see the scooters, so you can rent those scooters. That's a cheap way to get around Krakow. These scooters are really, really popular right now. Everybody's getting around the city on scooters. It's a cheap and quick way to get around. So guys, thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel today and watching my tour. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Travel with Col. Guys, please subscribe on Travel with Col. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.